Welcome to the Spiggity Show, the pillar of this great network.
The pillar.
The pillar.
Yeah.
I'm the single pillar. Me and Haynes. I'm on one side, he's on the other. We're holding this whole thing up.
I can't speak for him. I'm not him. He's him. But I'm guilty by association.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't understand him. Like, I wanted to say to him, you do realize that these guys have notes. They have segments. You come with papers printed out. You do stuff on social media. But he'll probably put that all on me because he's sleeping.
Yeah, well, he does wake up, and he doesn't work every day. He's awake.
Right.
Yeah, so laziness.
I don't know.
Laziness is no excuse.
Yeah, he went rogue on me. And he was just basing it off the fact that we do 2-hour shifts.
Yeah, 2 hours of,
it's randomness.
Especially
right now.
I'm not knocking it.
No. I do enjoy our moments with the random questions.
But viewer retention over 2 hours.
I mean,
it slips on an hour episode.
He wants to do 2 hours.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm fine with doing an hour.
Short and sweet, man.
Well, I don't know what else to do. You know,
No,
I can't talk him into anything.
Yeah, I think I'm not saying I do listen all 2 hours.
Maybe I'll quit the lounge.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I quit, he doesn't have a lounge, right?
Yeah. He wouldn't do it at all if you quit.
Right. I quit. Nick, I quit.
Not that he'll ever see this.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes, 25 seconds in.
Because he's too lazy to even watch this.
If he really watched this 2 minutes, 25 in and was like, oh, shit, he quit. Yeah, that's what I did. So, yeah.
I wasn't going to give it the time of day to even respond. Because,
let's just tear this down.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take this hat off. Throw it away.
I burned mine.
You may have. You may have. The moment you heard him.
The moment I heard him, I started laughing.
Oh, I didn't.
I started laughing, and I'm thinking,
so confused by
you couldn't even do your own promos.
I still don't understand why you even did it. And why you continue to do it on Facebook.
I just rolled my eyes on Facebook.
I seen. I give a hand slap to the face. Like, what are you doing?
I think he likes to try to
antagonize. He does it to me,
but it doesn't even work. I don't even care.
Like,
his laziness knows no bounds.
Yeah. We're gonna have to break up. I mean, I just I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's funny.
I think it's strange. You know?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a unity here. This guy's trying to drive a wedge.
Someone's always got to be the fifth Beatle.
That's him. He's Ringo Starr.
Well, he's still in the Beatles. He's not the fifth Beatle.
Oh, fair. Yeah, there's only 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just our lackey.
So when we do make it, and we're like, we got to cut some weight. Well, let's cut the guy that's lazy.
That's right. He'll be on this list here of WWE stars, although it'd be podcast stars that got cut
from the 33 Lounge.
I forgot to do that in the last show.
Yeah.
That we recorded yesterday.
Yesterday's recording. We're in the same clothes.
That's right. We got to keep it real, right?
Yeah. Oh. Catfish man.
Catfish man. You, Nick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I had to get that out.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Catfish man, what?
Catfish man back. You know what it is. You know what it is.
The Mingo.
I figured it out. No. You just clicked something with Nick.
Oh.
It's that entitled Catholic Central attitude. Is
once a crud, always a crud.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah.
You don't see Nick with this.
No, you can't go down to the.
Well, you can't read it anyway.
Can't go down. You can't go down to Twine's and have a beer anymore with your buddies.
Lancelot's closed. You ain't going
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Loser. This is even funner because they'll never hear it.
No. I'm cutting it as a clip.
Oh, shit.
And tagging him in it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Then he has to watch it.
Oh, God.
He probably still wouldn't watch it.
Probably not. Probably not. Oh, God.
Oh.
Anywho.
We love you, Nick.
Yeah. Some of us do. Anyways.
Welcome to the 13 Lounge.
Yeah. There was a comment last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a comment.
From a unknown.
Dirty Dirk.
Is that what his name was?
Dirk Dante or Dante? I don't know.
Dirty Dirk.
Dirty Dirk, we can call him.
Do you think Dirty Dirk is going to listen today?
I hope so. I mean, it sounds like he's been listening for a few weeks.
But I don't think he started following you.
I don't know. I should follow him back and see if he's a subscriber.
Is that how you know?
Yeah. If someone subscribes to your page and you subscribe to them, then you know.
Let me go into this YouTube world right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow him from the 33 Lounge.
He might not follow the 33 Lounge.
Well, I'm going to start following him.
He probably doesn't like the 33 Lounge.
Yeah,
he probably listened and heard Nick and was like, oh, no.
You're probably not wrong.
Like, this guy sounds unprofessional. Like, he doesn't even sound prepared.
Yeah.
Like,
Dirk Dante.
Dirty Dirk Dante. I still think that's a screen name. I don't think that's his actual name.
View channel. Yeah, he's just like it's probably a spam account or something, huh?
I don't know. They pretty specific in their talking.
You're not wrong.
You know?
I just subscribed to Dirk Dante.
Huh.
Although I don't think Dirk Dante has any content.
Well, I mean,
oh, God.
I mean, Dad doesn't have content either.
That's true.
He might just be some 49-year-old man in a basement watching our YouTube.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right, Dirk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for you, Dirk.
You do you, buddy.
Yeah.
We
love you.
Don't be a piece of shit like Nick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't even know who Nick is because you don't waste your time on that.
Wait. What are you doing to me? Oh,
I'm
God.
just saying. I know.
I'm his one and only subscriber.
All right.
I'm your first fan, Dirk.
Maybe he'll come and watch one episode, see Nick, and be like, "Nope,
yeah,
nope."
Yeah,
and maybe he'll comment.
Maybe.
Maybe Dirk will comment on yours.
Yeah, Dirk, go to my page because I just subscribed to you, 33 Lounge. Watch the last video. See Nick talk stupid.
Yeah, let Nick know what you think.
Yeah,
Dirk.
Comment down below on my page
or this one. You can do that on this one.
Obviously, we want you to do it on this one though.
Yeah,
this is the more prepared and more well-rounded show.
Yeah,
even though the other show's the OG. This is and Hainsey's Cave Talk. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Just don't pay any attention to Babella, my birthday buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I shared a birthday with Babella.
I didn't either until then.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yeah.
Man. Anyways. Dirk, thanks for listening.
Yeah, go over to Hainsey's Cave Talk. Subscribe to them.
Yeah.
And maybe you like UFC, Dirk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also.
Or shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans. Go over and subscribe to the 33 Lounge. I mean, he just subscribed to you.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
He did. The good half of the lounge.
Yeah.
The one that shows up to work every time.
Better looking one. I don't show up to work. I wing it.
Yeah, but you show up.
Yeah.
You put an episode out.
Yeah. Right.
Some people can't.
Yeah.
Show up to put an episode out.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not that far behind episode wise.
No, you didn't start much longer after us. So neither did Hainsey. And Hainsey made it to video before anybody.
And me and Hainsey do 2 episodes sometimes in a week.
Right. Maybe like this week.
This week. We both have 2 episodes this week.
Right.
So
I technically have 3.
Yeah. Maybe you have 4.
Maybe.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you're starting another podcast
By myself.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Venting your thoughts
Thoughts with JR.
about
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much he sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're almost 11 minutes in. We've bashed the hell out of Nick.
Yeah. Well, he spent 11 minutes bashing the hell out of me and Hainsey.
Yeah. And welcome to board, Dirk.
Yeah.
Dante.
Dirk Deontay.
Yeah. Dirty Dirk.
Dirty Dirk. I hope you don't mind being
Cheers
called
to
Dirty
you,
Dirk.
Dirk.
I need a new
Salute.
drink. I can't salute him.
I'll salute again.
I'm off camera.
That's okay.
I'm back.
Champagne beers. All right. To Dirk.
I missed.
We don't do shots like Hainsey.
To Dirk.
Dirk.
Thank you, Dirk.
I killed that beer for you, Dirk.
Thank you very much, Dirk. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Got some Catfish Man this week.
Just for
Obviously,
you.
Just for you. We weren't going to do Catfish Man this week.
We weren't.
We were going to go back and revisit the Bel Air house.
Yeah. If you didn't see that episode, it's called the Bel Air House.
I don't think that's on video.
Oh, go to Spotify.
Yeah, go to Spotify if you want to hear the Bel Air house episode.
Is that on video?
No, I don't think it was video. I think it was prior to the video.
You might be right.
Yeah, that was a good one, though. That was a good episode.
It was.
That's why I think we should revisit it, because it isn't video.
Yeah.
And we could probably dig up some more stuff on the Bel Air house.
You are correct. It was not on video.
Yeah. So we'll revisit the Bel Air house here soon.
I think it was the episode right before video.
It might have been. I like champagne and beer, but it makes you burp.
Yeah. Well, it's a champagne.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of the Catfish Man, or
it was 2 episodes before. Hat Man was the episode right before.
Oh, Hat Man.
Yeah. So if you like paranormal stuff, Dirk, or anybody else,
yeah,
check that out on Spotify.
Yeah, check out my previous episodes on Spotify. I would appreciate that. I will work to try to put those onto YouTube without a video, like just my logo. So
you can do that?
Yeah.
Neat.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's probably possible.
I've seen it. I've seen other people do that. Post audio with just a logo.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to do it.
Okay.
You have a problem with that?
No, I don't have any problems with it.
Wait. I'm sorry. I worked too hard on trying to make this the best podcast possible.
It's fine.
Totally. You want me to tone it down a little bit?
No.
Throw this stuff away?
No. Just come here half awake and I'll feel like I'm at home.
You may start passing gas a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyhoozle.
Catfish Man.
Catfish Man.
AKA
the Mudcat of Mingo.
The Mingo Mudcat. Yeah. I got a memorandum for record.
Memorandum.
From some branch of the military, I believe. From August 14th, 1957.
That's a good year.
And at the end of it here, it says, unauthorized possession
or dissemination.
Dissemination of this document is a federal crime.
Words are hard.
Yeah. I couldn't read that word.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. My other ear itches now. Hey, you know they have a new pope?
Yeah, he's from America.
Yeah, he's American.
First ever American pope.
Yeah. Greatest pope ever.
What I don't understand is, though, why don't they get to keep their own name? Why
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Why does it seem like the Catholic Church is a cult?
Yeah.
And they worship a man.
Yeah.
Instead of
those people were
praying to God.
Jazzercised.
Yeah, they were.
They even chanted him.
But I was so disappointed in the production value of the unveiling of the Pope.
Right.
I mean, there should have been fireworks shooting off.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. I mean, he should have came out chugging an old style, wearing a Bears jersey and a Cubs hat.
The Bears.
Yeah. They could have had that dude, the Saturday Night Live skit happen right there.
Norm?
The Pope.
No, not Norm.
The Pope.
Yeah, the Pope.
Yeah. That'd have been sweet.
I bet Saturday Night Live tries to do that.
Oh, no. See, it's too good of an idea. They won't do that. Too good of an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pope.
The Pope.
I heard he walked on water.
Really?
Fire water.
Nice.
Yeah. They were just trying to upstage the Pirates.
Oh, God.
They fired Derek Shelton.
Way too late.
They put the white smoke out because they found a new manager.
Yeah.
Because even in interim, it's straight manager.
Yeah, I seen that. The Danny
Donnie Kelly.
Donnie Kelly.
Donnie Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bench coach promoted him to manager. Didn't even say you're interim. No, he's manager.
Yeah.
So expect more of the same.
100%.
They should have just never extended Derek Shelton.
No.
At all. Like, what was that, 2 years ago when they did that?
Yeah, it wasn't last offseason.
Yeah.
It wasn't one before.
Yeah. Should have never done
Or maybe
that.
it was last offseason.
I think it was the beginning of 2 years ago when they got off to a hot start.
Maybe.
Because they didn't have Paul Skeens yet.
Right. And Skeens has more losses this year already than he did last year.
Yeah.
4. Last year was 3. But his control's been off. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, he needs I think this offseason he decided he was going to become Rick Vaughn.
Yeah.
From Major League 2.
Yeah.
Add pitches, pitch bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully Donnie can maybe turn things around. Well, we've lost 8 straight.
7.
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel bad that a man lost his job, but he's still getting paid. But it was well needed and should have happened a while ago.
Yeah.
We could have had possibly Terry Francone.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, we have Donnie Miller?
Kelly.
Or
Donnie
Miller.
Kelly.
Donnie Kelly. Yeah, well. Guess we'll see how it goes.
He's going to win.
I think our next series is against the Braves.
Oh, we'll sweep them.
Well, I don't know.
They stink too.
They've started to get better.
They still stink.
Okay.
They're the Braves.
Yeah. Well, we're the Buccos.
Yeah, they're still the Braves, though.
Good old Buccos.
Hammer and Hank Davis is going to lead us to the promised land.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, so since we're on the sports topic here, Marc-Andre Fleury played his last game.
No.
Well, didn't play. No. He decided he's going to go play for Team Canada.
Yeah.
One more run with the old Sidney Crosby.
Yep.
Yeah. I was pretty exciting.
Yeah. We'll never see a game.
Nope. Well, no, I have a way to watch games.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
Legally. I'm sure it'll be on there somewhere.
Maybe.
I don't know when they play.
I have no idea.
This is one of the times I'll probably root for Team Canada.
Oh, yeah, because none of the stars are going to be there for Team USA. They're all on NHL teams.
Right. But it'll be cool to see Fleury back with Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. And Fleury's going to be the starting goalie for them.
I would assume. Like, why would you not give that nod to that man?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was funny how he said he went home and the kids were too much, so he's going to keep playing.
I'm out. This is a mistake.
This was a mistake. I'm going to keep on playing. Yeah. Only way Marc-Andre Fleury can announce that. Yep. I'm glad he's going to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe he comes back and plays with the Penguins next year.
We need somebody.
Sidney Crosby will talk him into it.
I'll take a 41-year-old Flower over with the crap we've been running out there.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I would I read somewhere, I don't know how true it was, could be not, but that Fleury was going to stay put in Minnesota, his home. But I don't know why he would.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe they like the neighborhood. His kids are young. Maybe they don't want to uproot them again.
That's fair. But I'd like to see him get involved in coaching with the Penguins.
I don't know how good a coach he'd be.
I don't know either. Well, I mean, you'd have to have somebody that's his style.
Yeah, but uh, the good coaches aren't usually good
Players.
players.
Yeah, I
You know
guess
what I
so.
mean? On that level, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're talking about one of the greatest goalies of all time.
Right.
I mean, Patrick Wall, I guess he's an okay NHL coach.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's great.
No.
He's probably never going to win a Stanley Cup.
No.
But yeah, I mean, look, Wayne Gretzky, he tried it, didn't work.
Right.
I think when you go to like other sports, like Larry Bird's probably the best one in basketball. Did it? Like,
What's his name? Steve Kerr.
he wasn't a superstar.
Well,
I'm talking about superstars.
Oh, superstars. I'm sorry.
Yeah, talking about.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, superstars.
I was just thinking of players.
I mean, if you can just say players, I mean Pat Riley. Like,
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Larry Bird, probably basketball, the only one like would worked out. In football, I mean, I don't even know. I can't name a player that became a head coach.
Superstar player.
Superstar player. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike Ditka.
Yeah, I guess you could say Ditka.
I mean, if Ditka tight ends were looked at like they are today,
Mm-hmm.
Ditka would be a superstar.
Right.
But when he played, no. But I mean, he was a pass catching tight end.
Right.
In an era that they didn't throw to the ball a lot.
Right.
So, I mean, he probably would be a superstar in today's NFL.
Sure.
I mean, he probably wasn't a great athlete, to be honest with you.
Probably not.
I wouldn't think. I mean, athletic wise, he probably wouldn't have fit in.
No.
Because that's way most of those older players. That's the problem when you try to compare eras in any sport. The athleticism isn't there,
right,
on a lot of those guys that were goats per se.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if Mark Angelo. I think he's too much of a goofball. I don't think he'd be a good coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he'd be more of a good radio or TV guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Like doing analyst stuff. I think that'd be good for him. Maybe not, though. He doesn't speak good English still.
It's
not great.
Got a heavy accent.
Yeah, his accent's thick.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably have to do French.
Yeah. Canada.
Yeah.
Is his wife French Canadian?
No, I think she's I don't know.
She's from Pittsburgh?
I think her name's Veron.
Oh, she's from there. For sure.
Yeah, Veronique. She's got a weird name.
She's Russian. Male or bride.
Oh. I was going to try to Google her, but then I was like, I can't remember her name.
Geno Stone restructured his contract with the Bengals to help them get more cap space to sign Trey Hendrickson. But Trey Hendrickson has said he will not play a down for the Bengals on this contract. And I'm thinking, you signed it.
Yeah.
You signed it, dude. It was an extension. You signed. Not, oh, I was a free agent and signed here. No. You signed a contract, and then you signed a contract extension. So play on your deal. I mean, he's going to play anyway. If not, they get fined after week 6, I believe. Is it not that how it is? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I remember when Joey Galloway was the first person that held out, and then he came back like week 6, week 5, week 6. You can't find his wife's name.
Well, what I clicked on didn't help me.
Oh.
But I did learn that she has a clothing company, a children's clothing company called La Flame.
La Flame.
With Letang's wife.
Oh, maybe he will move back to Pittsburgh. Well, I think Fleury and Letang were childhood friends.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
They're yeah.
Or was it Max Talbot and Fleury?
No, it's Fleury and Letang.
They were childhood friends.
Pretty sure.
They played on the same junior team, I think, maybe.
She lived on the same street as his billet family when he played junior hockey.
So she's Canadian.
Yep.
And he's known her since he was like 12.
More than half their lives, it says. So that'd be over 20 years.
Yeah.
So his teenage years when he's playing junior hockey.
It's his high school love.
Yep.
Because they don't go to high school in Canada. I mean, they do. But if you're playing junior hockey, you don't. Obviously. You get taught like actors do here when they're on set. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a teacher that teaches them.
I think they're academies, aren't they? Or something like that.
I think it's kind of like that. You're just in class with your teammates.
Yeah.
That are in high school age, I guess. I don't know how it works. It kind of would be like school here 100 years ago,
Yeah.
where all age groups are in the same classroom.
I can't find all that out. I'm not going to try.
Yeah, you're turning my show into the 33 Lounge, where you do everything on the fly.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
The other news is I don't think this happened last time we spoke, on here. Mike Sullivan and the Penguins have parted ways.
Yeah, we did that. We talked about possible candidates last week.
Oh, you're right. I remember now.
No new news on that.
Shit.
There's no new news on candidates for the Penguins. I still think
Donnie Kelly.
Donnie Kelly's probably the leader.
Derek Shelton.
Derek Shelton definitely could be a possibility. I heard Mike Tomlin's name thrown out there.
Bill Cowher.
Bill Cowher.
Happy birthday, Bill Cowher.
It's Bill Cowher's birthday.
Yeah.
He's probably upset that Carolina lost to the Capitals.
Probably.
Remember when Pittsburgh people got mad because he rang that thing before a Penguin playoff game against them?
Sound the alarm.
The alarm for
Yeah.
the hurricane. And the Pittsburgh fans got mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, and he lives there.
Right.
Like, that's where he lives.
Right.
Was he supposed to be like, no, I'm going to terrible town instead?
Yeah.
Like,
calm down.
Calm down, Yinzers.
Oh, speaking of Yinzers, that gentleman that fell over the 21-foot wall, Clemente wall, has woken up and has started to speak. I think they even said he walked a little bit.
Holy shit, I seen another video of that.
Yeah, I did.
Did you see the video from behind?
It literally looks like he leaps over it.
Yeah, he just jumped.
Yeah.
He jumped over.
But
he purposely did it.
I read that he has a fractured neck.
Yeah.
And back.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything about a fractured skull, which is what I originally read.
I think the fan was wrong when they told you that.
Well, the fan?
Yeah,
I haven't listened to the fan in a while.
I thought you
I read it on Twitter.
Oh. It was probably one of the boneheads on the
It
fan.
might have been. But
Colin Dunlap.
I mean, it's good to hear that he's awake and alert and speaking, and I believe you read that he walked a little bit, so that's crazy.
Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah.
Good for that kid.
Yeah.
I hope he never drinks again.
Yeah, obviously.
At a game.
Or if he drinks, don't sit in the front row on Clemente.
Don't jump over the wall.
Jeez Louise. Yeah,
it looked like he was trying to hop on the field.
It looked like he leaped over it.
Like he
forgot how high he was up.
He thought he was along the foul line.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
He could just hop on the field.
Yeah.
I guess he was going to run out there and high five Kutch for the base hit.
Telling you, it looked like he leaped over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that video. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
If I was been sitting there like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. The only guy that jumped up.
He was so far ahead of everybody else reacting to that hit.
Yeah, I think he reacted to the pitch.
Golly.
He was so drunk he seen the hit in his head.
Yeah, he saw it happen. And then
he's like, I'm gonna throw myself out this wall, make this an inside the park home run.
He forgot to see that he was 21 foot up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you see the video of the usher?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
I seen the video.
Like whipping somebody, right?
Yeah. First he punched the dude in the head about 6 times.
Really?
Yeah. And then some lady's like, stop, there's kids around. So and then the other guy's taking his coat, like the other guy takes his coat off like he's gonna do something. He just got drilled 8 times, like real fast. And this all started because the guy was berating a female worker.
Oh.
There. He was sticking up for the lady.
Kudos to that guy sticking up for her.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was unprovoked. You know what I mean? He was this guy, scumbag, deserved what he got from the usher. But The usher went straight street on him.
He sure did.
Oh yeah, he's tagged. That's a different video than I've seen.
Oh, he spit on him.
That's where he spit on him.
Spit on him. Oh, he took his belt off. That's what I heard.
Yep.
Yeah, he
He
whipped
him. He whipped him.
Wow.
He gave him a whooping. It took forever for security to get there.
Obviously.
Like
Let that
dude,
beat.
if the Pirates fire that guy or Pittsburgh, whatever.
Yeah. PNC Park.
No, it'd be whoever whoever owns it.
I got you.
You know what I mean? The city. If the city fires that guy, they're idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was sticking up for a woman who was being berated by that man.
Right.
That man should be banned from PNC Park.
Yeah.
And the other guy that was with him.
Yeah.
He wanted no smoke.
Yeah. Spit on him.
Yeah.
What a dick.
I'd bring that guy back tomorrow.
You know what they should do? They should throw him over the Clemente wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The usher was going to do that.
Yeah.
He was going to take him out to the right field and
this is what we do to you, boy.
Throw him over the wall.
Yep.
And then he was in here with a 5-star frog splash off the top of the wall.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. I think the usher should be honored.
Yeah.
At Saturday's WWE night.
I seen somebody jokingly say that there was going to be a bobblehead for him.
Yeah.
And I seen an AI picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they should have him throw out the first pitch. I'm guessing Jey Uso's going to be there since the sunglasses.
Yeet.
I'm guessing that's who we're getting.
I would imagine. You would think.
You're going to see 12 people yeeting.
Again, if you're going to go to that game on Saturday,
there's only going to be about 10,000 people there.
I know. I need
maybe even 5,000. There might only be 5,000 people there.
I need a bear.
There's going to be just me, Oos, and all them old guys are there. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, what's Oos?
What's Oos?
Yeah.
Why is that little boy going like this?
Yeah. What's that mean?
What does that mean? I want to see Steve Blast yeeting.
Is he going to be there too?
I don't know. Sometimes he sits behind a plate.
Oh, yeah. Fair. He ain't going to eat.
I want him out there yeeting. He's eating. Steve Blast, big WWE guy. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
No.
Is he really?
I have no idea.
Oh. You had me.
Bob Walk. I want Bob Walk to be the TV guy of that game.
Yeah.
Because he has no clue what's going on.
No.
Talk about a guy not in touch with his fan base. He thinks it's 1991 still, I think.
Look, people have pre-sales on eBay already.
Yeah. I wouldn't want those glasses.
$25, $29. That's crazy that they're pre-selling them.
Yeah.
Like they've already predetermined they're going to sell these. Well, it's like a Paul Skeens bobblehead that's right behind your head there.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
They were on eBay during the game for $100.
There.
$100. And it's not even, I don't even think it's that, it's supposed to look like a baseball card, but I think it's a pretty shitty bobblehead, to be honest.
It is a pretty shitty bobblehead.
But like, and then like there's people getting ones without a P on the hat. Supposedly he signed like 4 of them too, I heard. I never opened the other one I have, so maybe I got a Paul Skeens auto sitting over there. I don't know.
Yeah, you might.
I should probably check it out.
You should. It ain't gonna hurt nothing opening it.
Right.
It's gonna hold its value.
Yeah.
No matter what. Excuse me.
Oh, God bless you.
Look at that.
Look at
Paul Skeens bobblehead right there. You got to remember which way to point. It's backwards.
125, 110, 115, 115. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. All right, let's get into this. Fish of cat.
Just for you, Dirk.
For Dirk. He's getting mad we're not talking about it.
Yeah. Where the hell is it? He's been fast forwarding.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. he's lost in over there on Spotify looking for the Bel Air house.
And the sad part is like you tease starting this and then we start talking about sports.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Dirk.
If I could edit, I would edit it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. And I'm a half hour in and haven't talked anything. I feel like this is the 30th round.
Well, I mean, when in Rome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Nick. I can do what you do.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this.
Not cussing.
Memorandum of record for record. Subject: alleged escape in search for subject B7 of Project CTR 4693. Date: 14 August 1957. Classification: secret, eyes only. Secret eyes only.
I'm using my ears. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't look at it. See, I'm good now.
This document contains highly sensitive information regarding a classified government project. Unauthorized disclosure is strictly prohibited and will be subject to severe penalties under applicable federal law. Yep.
I put a disclaimer inside of a report.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We know the background of this, so we're not going to really go through the situation because we know what the situation is. He escaped after a fire in the Boston, Ohio research facility about 2 hours north here. Helltown, Ohio. In the project was to try to make a humanoid out of a catfish. So we know all that. There's it just goes through here and says the mission here is
covert operation, huh?
Yeah.
Well, reconnaissance and apprehension operation.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to catch it in 1957.
They're trying to catch it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We should have read through this before we started.
Yeah.
There's a look at this. Phase 1.
Riverwatch. We've talked about Riverwatch.
Yeah, we talked about Riverwatch before. It's a 2-person team.
Oh, we didn't know that.
No. Wonder if there's still people here.
Yeah, because they didn't catch him.
No. Riverwatch will conduct discrete observation of the Ohio River and surrounding areas, focusing on the locations mentioned in civilian reports near Steubenville Bridge, muddy banks, secluded coves, which would be the Mingo Marina.
Yeah.
It is a secluded cove. Team will utilize passive surveillance techniques, including long-range optics and hydroacoustic monitoring.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
I was worried for you.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt like you were like, you paused and I was like.
No, I paused because I lost where I was at.
Oh, I thought you were having no shit moment.
No, this side of the paper isn't as bright as this side. So.
Oh, fair.
To identify any unusual biological activity. Under no circumstances will Riverwatch engage subject B7 or interact with civilians during this phase unless absolutely necessary for their own security. I have a feeling they interacted with civilians.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. Maybe they're professionals.
Maybe.
Yeah. You figure, let's go down to the bar over there and have a beer.
Mm-hmm.
That had to happen at some point.
Get intel.
Yeah.
Not so much to interact, but to get intel.
I bet. And in 1957, I bet you the Dairy Lane was open. They had to go there and get a chili dog.
Yeah, that's right.
They were sucking on them chili dogs like John Cougar Mellencamp.
I miss that place.
Yeah.
Some damn good hot dogs.
Yeah, they had good hot dogs. Good milkshakes, too.
Yeah.
Riverwatch will provide daily encrypted situation reports.
Sit reps.
Yeah. To redacted. We don't know who they're reporting to. It's redacted. Redact that.
It'd be John Edgar would have been FBI. Well, this is FBI. I don't know.
I think this is military.
Yeah, maybe.
Phase 2, apprehension.
Contingent.
Upon positive identification of subject B7, a specialized apprehension team, Netcaster. Ooh.
Netcaster.
That's
a pretty fancy play on words.
Yeah, it is. Equipped with appropriate containment and sedation equipment will be deployed.
Hmm.
The use of force is authorized only as a last resort to prevent escape. So they didn't want to kill it.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
They're not done studying it.
Yeah. Phase 3 extraction. It's contingent as well. Man, this makes you think here with a lot of things. It's this year, if they catch it, it would be secured in specialized transport container, extracted via designated unmarked transport vehicle.
Hmm.
You see a lot of unmarked like vehicles.
Well, they could get all those sandbox
I know.
tractor trailers running around. They could turn that into a containment unit. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, there's these big blue trailers going around now. It looks
Yeah.
like they open up into something.
Hmm.
I don't know what those are. Haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
But they do look like they open like this.
Yeah.
From the side.
Hmm.
They
redacted who they're going to return them to.
Yeah.
Or transport.
Transport directly to redacted.
Hmm.
Armed escort.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Probably more so for their protection.
Yeah. Riverwatch will utilize unmarked civilian vehicles and maintain low profiles. I don't feel like they did. All communication will be conducted via secure encrypted channels. Necessary equipment, including surveillance gear, aquatic gear, emergency medical supplies, will be provided by Redacted.
Mm.
Netcaster will be on standby, alert, ready to immediately deploy upon notification from Riverwatch. Wonder why the extraction team don't have a fancy name.
Right. Yeah. Well, there they are. Netcaster, right?
No, that's the apprehension team.
Well, you think that'd be the same people.
Yeah, maybe. Command and control, overall command and control of this operation rest with Redacted. Don't know. We don't know who the senior officer is for this mission they had there in 1957. Highest level of operational security are to be maintained throughout this operation. All personnel involved are reminded of their security oaths and severe consequences of unauthorized disclosure. Counterintelligence measures are in place to monitor potential leaks and civilian awareness. Listen, civilians were definitely aware. It's a small town.
Right.
Like, operation will be terminated upon successful apprehension. Secure return of subject B7 upon orders from Redacted. Order of Redacted rank and title organization. We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But you're going to go to jail.
That's right.
It's a federal crime for having this document and not being part of the Redacted. Now we have a story. From the summer of 1987. Just 4 years.
4 years later.
Of our last visit to the Catfish Man.
Oh, was that 83?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That was 83 last week.
All right.
Remember, it was the police report was from like June to August or something like that.
Oh, with Sharif.
Yeah. Sharif Brode. Officer Brode. That we thought was a sheriff, but then we found out he was a Mingo police officer with the first name Sharif.
Figured it out.
This story is about a 13-year-old boy named Billy.
Didn't we have a Billy story before?
Yeah, the Billy that died.
Oh, yeah.
In the 50s.
R.I.P. Billy.
Yeah, R.I.P. the Billy.
Yeah. Saw the shadow.
Saw Johnny's shuttlecock shadow.
Yes, that's right.
They were playing badminton down on the sandbar. He couldn't handle the massive shadow that fell upon
Yeah.
the shoreline.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah. Huge.
Huge.
Some say the biggest.
Some say the biggest, greatest
ever.
None bigger.
None bigger. People haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it.
Never.
Never.
Huge.
It's huge. It's down there.
Yep.
On the river.
Yep.
The summer of 87 hung thick and humid over Mingo Junction, Ohio. The kind of air that clung to you like damp washcloth. Hell yeah, I know what they're talking about. What about you?
Like a damp washcloth.
Yeah. You know that. You know that weather.
Yeah.
It's about
sticky.
It's about 3 weeks away from right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
what happened over
I don't
there?
know. I need to pause.
You need to pause?
Maybe.
You falling apart?
I'm having like a back spasm.
Oh, God.
It's all right. I'm all right.
Oh.
Work through it.
Work through it.
I'm not Nick Tuttle. I don't crumble under pressure. I'll work through it. For a 13-year-old Billy.
Thanks for not being a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a bitch. For 13-year-old Billy, it meant long, lazy days spent exploring the muddy banks of the Ohio River. A forbidden adventure his mom would have grounded him for if she knew. Yeah,
Wait, where are you here?
That's a weird way to word that.
Sweltering afternoon. Is that where you're at?
I'm right here.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. A forbidden adventure his mom would have grounded him for if she knew.
Yeah, for if she knew. It's just a weird way to. I wouldn't say it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but it just it's not the way I speak.
If his mom would have found out, she would have whooped that ass.
Yeah. She would have tanned his hide. She would have got the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
If she was Puerto Rican, she would have got the flip-flop or whatever they call it. I don't know. They don't call flip-flops.
Sandal?
I don't know. It's something. Thong. I don't think they call that a thong.
I've heard them called thongs before.
Yeah, it's called thongs. Yeah, they're called thongs. That stretch of river just past the old bridge in Steubenville. So he walked a long way from Mingo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Billy's a traveling boy.
He is a traveling boy. I mean, really not a long way. Depends where you lived in Mingo. You don't have a Mingo address, you know.
Right.
Could have been down there on Wilson Avenue.
Right.
Where was I? Was a Secret Kingdom. Woo, Secret Kingdom. This sounds like, you know what it sounds like? This is where the dog got taken.
Could be.
Just 32 years prior to this.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was.
Can't remember the name of the dog.
I
don't know.
It was so cliche.
Dead.
It was dead, though.
Well, we assume dead.
Oh, it's dead.
They referred to it as property, so screw those guys.
That was the other dog last week.
Whatever. It all blends together.
One sweltering winter.
Oh, yeah. All the time. The winter, sweltering like a damp washcloth on your skin.
No, sweltering afternoon. The air still and the river sluggish. Billy was skipping stones, his gaze fixed on the muddy water. It must have rained a lot if the water was muddy.
Had to have been.
Yeah. A ripple larger than any fish he'd seen disturbed the glassy surface near a cluster of half-submerged logs. He squinted, expecting a carp, maybe even a snapping turtle. What emerged made his breath hitch in his throat.
That's a way to say take your breath away.
Yeah, it is.
My breath just hitched in my throat.
Is that referee peeing on him?
I don't know what they're doing to him.
I don't know what's going on there.
Probably placing a bet.
There was something going on.
Vander, you got any good bets?
There was some kind of liquid coming off the referee onto his head. It didn't look good. I thought we were watching something else right now. Evander Kane likes golden showers. The creature rose slowly, its upper body breaking the waterline first. It was vaguely humanoid in shape, but its skin.
Wait a minute. Its upper body would have to break the waterline first.
Well,
unless it
its shuttlecock could have.
Well, that's another story for another time.
Maybe Johnny was nearby.
Yeah, man.
Where was I?
Sorry. That was right after waterline first.
Yeah. Humanoid in shape, but its skin was slick, malted green and brown, like the mud itself, where a neck should have been.
What is this describing?
Where a neck should have been. Oh. Thick, fleshy gills pulsed rhythmically.
Rhythmatically? Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. Its face was broad and flat, with wide, set, yellowish eyes that seemed to lack pupils. My throat's getting dry. A pair of whisker-like
There's
appendages.
a hitch in your throat.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a hitch in my throat. I got a hitch in my throat. Long and sensitive looking, drooped from its jawline.
What's happening?
This is very...
Did you say a pair of whisker-like appendages?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that part.
Drooped from his jawline. Look, a Fu Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Catfish man has a Fu Man, too.
Yeah. Fu Man, Catfish Man.
That'd be fitting.
Yeah. Its arms were surprisingly long, and it had webbed hands. Each fingertip looked like with what looked like small dark claws. Billy froze. Half a thrown stone clutched in his hand. He felt primal fear crawling up his spine, the kind you only read about in monster stories. The creature didn't seem to notice him. It stood there in the shallows.
In the shallows.
Shallows, yeah. I can't read tonight. Its strange eyes scanning the opposite bank. The only sound was the gentle lapping of the murky water against its slick skin. There was no...
Yeah.
Because you didn't see Billy. Billy... Then it moved with surprising agility. No, it's not surprising. We know about its agility from previous stories.
Yeah.
It waded deeper. Jesus, I cannot speak tonight. What is it?
I don't know.
It's not even a hard word.
It's rough.
Its lower half still submerged. Billy could now see a hint of...
Oh, my God.
A powerful fin tail. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I was with you, Dirk. That's where I was.
Beneath the surface, churning up the muddy bottom, it moved with an unsettling grace, a blend of human-like uprightness and aquatic fluidity. Panic finally broke through Billy's paralysis. He dropped the stone, scrambled backwards, tripping over a gnarled root. He didn't dare take his eyes off the creature, which had now paused mid-wade, its head tilting slightly as if it heard him.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. It's about to go. He scrambled to his feet and ran, his lungs burning. The image of the mud-colored humanoid seared in his mind. He didn't stop running until he burst through the back door of his house, breathless, babbling. His mom, stirring a pot on the stove, looked at him with a mixture of concern and annoyance. Billy Ray.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Billy Ray.
Yeah, Billy Ray.
Don't tell my heart. My achy breaky heart.
The Catfish Man is right there.
He's
What?
got a huge fin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What in Sam Hill is wrong with you?
She said Sam Hill.
Yeah. She said Sam Hill.
Apparently she was a redneck.
Yep. Wrong with you? You look like you seen a ghost. Mom, there was something in the river, he gasped, trying to catch his breath. Oh.
Sorry.
It looked like a person, but it had fish parts.
Where did the fish touch you, Billy Ray?
Yeah. Now, Billy Ray,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold up this doll.
Did he touch you where you peed?
Whiskers.
Does he go by the dumpster?
Yeah. Whiskers and green skin. His mom sighed, wiping her hands on her apron. Billy, you've been out in the sun too long. You probably just saw a big catfish. Hell yeah, you seen a big catfish.
Hell yeah.
No, it wasn't a catfish. It stood up. It had hands, he insisted, his voice trembling. Of course, nobody believed him. His older sister, Sarah, teased him relentlessly about seeing the Mingo Mudcat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. A local boogeyman story the older kids sometimes whispered about around campfires. Even his dad, a usually understanding man, just chuckled and said it was probably just his imagination running wild. Brother.
Yeah, brother, dude, running wild.
What are you going to do, dude?
Yeah. Catfish mania.
Your imagination's just running wild on you, dude. Billy's dad was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But Billy knew what he had seen. He never went back to his secret kingdom by the river.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is. He should have went
Ruined
back.
his childhood.
Yeah. He's 13. He wasn't a child no more.
Ruined his
He probably found
preteenhood. No,
Yeah.
it's not preteen.
early teen.
Yeah.
The image of the catfish humanoid, its yellow eyes, pulsing gills, remained etched in his memory. Years passed. Billy grew up, moved away. The memory faded into the realm of childhood oddities. But every now and then, especially on a hot, humid summer night, when the air hung heavy and still, he would remember that day by the river. He would hear the whispers of the local old-timers, the hushed tales of strange sightings near the muddy banks, and he would wonder if, maybe, just maybe, he hadn't been the only one to glimpse the Mingo Mudcat in the murky depths of the Ohio River. That long ago, summer of '87, he feared the fear would flicker again, a cold reminder of the day his childhood innocence had been shattered by something unexplainable in the muddy waters of home. Billy, God bless you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are. You seen the Catfish Man?
The 51-year-old man. You think he still goes by Billy Ray?
Probably.
I mean, Billy Ray does.
I mean, he might go by William Raymond. I mean,
Yeah.
he is a 51-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus still goes by Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah.
Maybe it is Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus is from our town. He's only 51 years old right now.
That's right.
Good old Billy Ray.
Well, just for shits and giggles, how old is Billy Ray Cyrus?
Oh, he's like 65.
I still want to know.
I mean, Achy Breaky Heart came out like in '89.
He's 63 years old.
Yeah, that's close.
Not the same Billy Ray.
Nope. It's cousin. It's first cousin.
Just based off first and middle name.
We couldn't think of any other names, so we named our kid Billy Ray, too.
Billy Ray.
If he would just been a little bit older.
Yeah.
Or younger. If he's born in like '89, he could have been named after Billy Ray Cyrus.
Fair.
Ow. Oh, Billy Ray
Billy Ray,
of Mingo Junction,
formerly.
formerly of Mingo Junction. He probably moved far away from any kind of water.
Yeah,
He probably lives like
Canada.
there's a lot of water there.
I don't know.
He probably lives like in Nebraska on a farm
Fair.
with no water ways around him.
Smart.
Yeah. I ain't getting around no catfish.
That's right.
He lives in a little shack. We don't like no catfish around here.
And all he does is listen to Billy Ray Cyrus music.
He probably listens to Mozart.
Oh, okay. He's refined.
Yeah. He's a refined redneck.
Nice.
Yeah. He's 51 years old. Let's see. What kind of music would Billy Ray listen to? He probably listened to, he was 13 and 87. Listen, he was 13 and 87.
Yeah.
I already know who he listens to. He listens to Motley Crue.
Yeah.
He listens to Guns N' Roses.
Poison. Metallica.
Rat.
Yeah.
Warrant. Yeah.
She's my cherry pie.
Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister. Those are what he listens to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
That's his music.
Yeah.
Hair metal from the 80s.
Van Halen.
Yeah. Ugly Kid Joe.
Was that 80s?
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Probably.
Well, it's close. 87. Yeah.
Is that Keith Lee? I know it's Kevin Weeks.
Yeah. Probably throws on some REM every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah. Tiffany.
Tiffany.
She was probably that summer 87 is probably when she had her hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's only 3 years older than me, and I don't know him.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. That makes me think that they lived on Wilson Avenue.
Yeah.
Especially since he went to the bridge in Steubenville.
Right.
There's no bridge at Mingo, obviously. Yeah. I guess maybe is that one train bridge technically in Mingo? The one in the middle there?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's technically Mingo still. So I guess we do have one bridge across the river. I mean, cars don't go across it, but it'd be a bridge.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to check into any catfish in the Goulds area.
Down the creek.
Down the creek. I don't know if they go into that shallow of water, though.
Well, not when you're large.
No.
Maybe under the third bridge.
Maybe. First bridge used to be pretty deep.
First bridge.
First bridge was pretty deep. I don't. Now it probably isn't.
No, after they did all that.
Yeah, they redid it. Yeah, we'll have to check into it.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll have a story about the Goulds. Gold cat.
Gold
cat. Maybe the tunnel cat. Ooh.
The tunnel cat.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The tunnel cat of Goulds. He's back in that train tunnel. Yeah. Because obviously he can survive not in the water for a little bit.
Obviously, he's half man.
Yeah. I mean, his gills pulsate.
Right.
So he can breathe on land. Yeah. We'll have to check into it.
Yeah.
See what we can find.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I can't think of anything else.
I still think that maybe next time we don't talk about the Catfish Man, we
the Bel Air House.
Go back to the Bel Air House.
Yeah.
Maybe revisit some of that.
Yeah.
I just find that interesting. Maybe we should go back to doing some local history.
Yeah.
Again. Maybe there's some more ties to the Catfish Man in local lore.
Could be.
With local history ties. You never know. Maybe he helped rig an election, and you never know. Maybe
Never
he was used.
Truth is out there.
Yeah, maybe they used Catfish Man to hurt the steel industry here. You ever think of that?
That's plausible. The
Yeah.
government screws up everything.
Yeah, they purposely released him here. Maybe he didn't escape.
I
Maybe
can see that.
it was purposely done to drive away population from this area,
Yeah.
hurting the steel industry
Yeah.
in this area.
Just drove through downtown here, and Dad said to me, "This is depressing." I was like, "Sure is, sure is." I said, "All those buildings on the left are supposed to be torn down, except for the post office."
Yeah, but they want to redevelop that.
To what? The last building they tore down, they
A
asphalted
Dollar
it.
General.
Yeah, probably. And the last building, well, we have such a good track record with developing stuff.
Yes.
We have a giant, weird-looking hangar.
Yeah.
That is now not in use, and what was supposed to happen there is not happening. And
well, I'm kind of glad what was happening in the hangar.
Yeah,
was supposed to be medical waste,
right?
And that's not happening now, right?
No, I don't think anything's happening there.
Yeah. And then I'm disappointed they built that big hangar because they were supposed to build that plaza there,
right?
With a gas station
right.
and a Dairy Queen and
right.
everything. I was excited to have a Dairy Queen.
Lies.
Yeah. We'll never have anything good.
No.
It's like that vape shop that was supposed to get put in over there.
There was supposed to be a vape shop
in the old store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Nothing in there.
No. I did, speaking of businesses here in Mingo, I did have wings at Josephine's the other day. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I was going to eat there tonight and I didn't. I just didn't.
I recommend the
cash. I didn't have cash on me, so.
Are they cash only? No, I just
they paid the card. They probably charge a fee.
Oh, I have no idea.
Most of them little places are charging fees now for using cards.
Didn't even pay attention. Oh, wait, no, I paid cash. Never mind, because I told the girl to keep it. So I'm nice like that. I give tips. Like, stay out of dark alleys.
Don't hang around with Nick Tuttle.
Stay away from Johnny's shadow, unless you're into that.
Yeah. Nick would be all about Johnny's shadow.
He sure would. Probably tell him how terrible it is, and he has a better shadow.
Yeah.
He's the reason why he has a shadow.
He's the reason there is a shadow.
So dumb.
And I, just because I didn't have a podcast before you, didn't mean it wasn't something I had been thinking about.
Yeah.
Because I had a thought of doing it about 5 years earlier. I just never pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. I really do think I've fixed a lot of stuff by changing them background apps, because now the CPU usage is up to almost 50%.
Yeah.
And it was usually running around 3%.
That's probably what it was. You had to get rid of some crap.
Yeah. I think I fixed some things here.
That's the those issues wouldn't have been issues on a desktop, because that's got a
the processor,
bigger hard drive and the processors and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with using a laptop.
I might be able to fix the quality of the video now.
Maybe.
We'll see. Baby steps.
Should have played with it. We were doing 2 episodes. We could have done one.
Yeah, baby steps. We got started later than I wanted to because I went to that baseball practice.
Yeah, that's all right, though. All right. Well, I think that's good for this week.
Yeah.
I'm yawning.
Yeah. Sure are.
I'm not tired, though. That's the funny thing.
I'm a little tired. I've been busy this week.
I've been getting up early all week.
Most of my days I've gotten up.
No, I've been getting up early all week.
Oh, yeah. Early.
Yeah.
Gross.
1:45.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you take a nap today?
Today I didn't work.
Wisdom teeth. How everything go okay with that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
She gonna swell up like a chipmunk like you did?
No, because she's icing. I didn't ice.
Okay.
I'm still swelled up like the chipmunk.
Lily's gonna be getting that done too.
Yeah, as long as you do the ice on, ice off every 20.
Yeah.
you don't swell a lot.
Gotcha.
I did nothing right, and mom and dad let me. I also walked over and sat in the sun watching people play basketball, and you aren't supposed to be out in the sun.
For
You're
after what?
You're supposed to sit. The first couple of days, you're supposed to just sit and rest.
Uh-huh.
I walked over and watched everyone playing basketball.
Oh,
Like the next day.
yeah.
Like I was out in the 90-degree heat watching
Okay.
people play basketball. Yeah, and wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah. Well.
I was supposed to be icing my face. That's
Yeah.
why I swelled so much.
Yeah.
And I was like 160 pounds.
Yeah.
If I swelled like that now, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
Because I'm fat.
At least, you didn't turn out like Nick Tuttle.
No. No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I never had 2% body fat. Actually, I probably had less than that at one time. I probably had 0% body fat at one time. So take that.
Yeah.
I'm even better.
Yeah. Muscle head.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? I didn't have muscle or fat. I was 100% bone.
He was more agile.
Yeah. I could run from the Catfish man way better. Anyway, let's cut it off. Until next week. Thanks, guys.